Welcome back, Bison Nation. My name is Charlotte Davignon.
And I'm Halee.
And tonight we will take you through campus, local, and national news. Stick around. On Monday, August 26th, NDSU welcomed the new class of students as the fall semester begins. First-year and transfer students were greeted by NDSU's cheer team, marching band, and Thundar the Bison, while they did the traditional walk through the gates. During this week, there have been multiple events that have happened on campus to welcome new and returning students.
NDSU is expanding its use of artificial intelligence with a new 4 million supercomputer named Bison. It's also launching Horizon, which is going to be an experimental AI system that will be available to graduate students and faculty conducting research. The National Science Foundation awarded NDSU nearly $4 million in grants last year to support the new supercomputer.
A former Fargo City Commissioner is launching a campaign to bring Trader Joe's to Fargo. Mike Williams is suggesting to have a Trader Joe's open in the former Hornbachers on University Drive South, which closed in June. Williams first contacted Trader Joe's in 2013, but the company said Fargo was too small and too far from its Chicago distribution center. He says the former Hornbachers location would be a good fit because it's nearby housing, its walkability, and parking. He's encouraging residents to join him in requesting a store on the store's website.
A deadly crash in Cass County is bringing new attention to illegal street racing. The sheriff says around 100 cars were at an industrial area over the weekend. Police say one driver took off and later hit another car. One person died in the crash. The sheriff is now calling for more action from lawmakers and the community to help prevent future crashes.
A tree-killing insect is now a concern for people in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Emerald ash borer has been found in Cass County and parts of western Minnesota. A small green bug lays eggs on ash trees and its larvae feed under the bark. That damage can stop water and nutrients from reaching the rest of the tree. Officials say people should not move firewood from infected areas because it can help spread the insect. They also recommend checking ash trees for dead branches, thin leaves, or other signs of damage.
Country music legend Dolly Parton has died at the age of 80. Parton died Tuesday in Nashville after a brief battle with cancer. She built a career that lasted for more than 6 decades and became one of the most recognized names in entertainment. Parton also gave back through her Imagination Library, which provides free books to children. Her death is being mourned by fans and people in the entertainment industry and around the world. Next up is Politics with Laken.
My name is Becky Parker, and I'm a news anchor at WDAY-TV. I graduated from NDSU in 2010 with a degree in journalism, broadcasting, and mass communication technologies, and then I had an emphasis on broadcasting. Principles of broadcast production and advanced broadcast production. Those were favorites because they were the most relevant for career experience. You're calling people for interviews, you're writing an article. It doesn't just feel like an assignment, it's like actually doing it. I was the news director for the first full semester of the Bison Information Network. The BIN advisor here was very much invested in me to actually have a career in broadcasting. He helped me get my internship and my first job. The people in NDSU's Department of Communication are really interested and helpful in getting students the connections that they need in order to get a job beyond school.
kid deserves to go hungry. But try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
I hope the anchors don't mind if I steal their intro, but welcome back, Bison Nation, to Bin Politics. I am, of course, your dashing political analyst, Laken Hines, and it has been a long summer break with lots of buzz in the American political scene as the midterms are on the horizon coming up in November. And as members of the legislature, both statewide and nationwide, try to ramp up the energy and mobilize voters, North Dakota Congresswoman Julie Fedorchak has announced that she will be hosting another session of the Fedorchak Forum on Tuesday, September 1st at 6:30 p.m. The Fedorchak Forum is a way for North Dakotans to engage with Fedorchak and discuss topics that we care about in the upcoming election cycle. And for those who wish to participate, they must sign up on her website, where the event will also be broadcast. Congresswoman Fedorchak, a member of the GOP, has already served one term representing the state of North Dakota at large in the House and is focused on promoting energy reliability, economic growth, low-cost utilities, and agriculture within the state. After winning the Republican primary, Fedorchak will be running for re-election against Democratic challenger Trygve Hammer in November. More information about Julie and the Fedorchak Forum can be found on her website, fedorchak.house.gov. And that's all for Bin Politics this week. It is great to be back, and I'm looking forward to another great season here at Bin. Stay safe, stay educated, and with Bin Politics, I'm Laken Hines, and coming up after the break, the crew at Bison Overtime give us a look at the upcoming football game against Jacksonville State.
At NDSU, we're going to teach you about how to work with people. We're going to teach you about relationships with people and how to manage those relationships successfully, whether that's at work, whether that's at home. We have majors in agricultural communication, strategic communication, journalism, and management communication. We have students who have graduated who are doing all kinds of different things, everything from marketing to writing content to development to career coaching. We also, of course, have people doing more traditional things like news reporter or working for TV stations. The faculty members in our department advise undergraduate students. We think that it's important for faculty to develop relationships with our undergrads. We have a advisory board, and that consists of people in the community who are like local business people, and we try to make connections with those people so that literally we know the person that they should talk to about a job. You can't be in the world if you can't communicate. My recommendation is that you take some communication classes at the very least if you can. Even better, do a major in communication.
Welcome back to Bison Sports, everybody. It's Bison Overtime edition of the Bison Sports Report. I'm Grant Hubbard, Peter Bell, Keith Nabok alongside. We're going to give you a quick preview of the Jacksonville State game. Let's just go into it a little bit with the profile with the team. So Jacksonville State leads the season series 2-1. The Bison one win was in the 2015 national title game. They won that one 37-10. Quick rundown of Jacksonville State. They went 9-5 last year, 7-1 in Conference USA. They were 3-4 on the road. They did win their bowl game. Their lone conference loss was in the conference title game to Kennesaw State, 19-15. They're led by Charles Kelly's in his second season. 27 wins since 2023 for the Gamecocks. That's the most in Conference USA during that time frame. Again, 9-10 on the road, so they are gettable on the road. But take a look at those FPI roster rankings, though. 100 and 101. These teams are dead even. First thoughts of Jacksonville State, guys. What are they?
Yeah, they love to run the ball.
Yeah.
And when they pass it, it's inefficient, but they can be electric. The quarterback, Caden Creel, a lot like Tommy Millard. He can run well. You make him pass it, he can make some mistakes, but I think this is going to be a tough game for the Bison.
Yeah. They lost their leading rusher from last year to West Virginia via the transfer portal, but these guys haven't won against North Dakota State since the 80s.
Yeah.
That's the last time Notre Dame won a championship.
Yeah, that's dated.
So it's going to be kind of not not a walk in the park, but these teams are familiar.
Right. This is also Jacksonville State's first trip to Fargo. Their other two games, both playoff games, were both in the Alabama area. One was in Addison, one was in Jacksonville, and the other game was in Frisco. So their first trip to Fargo for a regular season contest. Look at the team profile. Look at the comparison with the teams and their stats. Look at Jacksonville State. They 20.1 points per game on offense, 25 on defense. They had about 3 points to the plus on that side. They run the ball, 242 yards per game, total yards 490 average per game. Not great in the red zone, just 58%. Look at NDSU's numbers from last year with an almost totally different roster, it seems like. But you look at those stats, what comes to mind?
Jacksonville State not cashing in the end zone as much as NDSU. And obviously we said this is 2025 stats, so things are a little different. The Bison were an FCS, now they're an FBS, but it looks like Jack State plays most teams close. They don't get blown out. They don't, pull away, which I think is going to be an advantage for the Bison.
The alarming stat for me is the defensive points per games, 25.2. That might not cut it against NDSU because I think NDSU is going to run at will on this defense, but they do like to be in a lot of shootout games. So that's hence the 28 points per game. So I think that's going to be a huge indicator into this game.
Give me some players to watch here, Peter. What are we looking off? We previewed this a ton on our main show, but what are we looking for? Is it the quarterback? Is it their giant wide receiver, DeAndre Johnson, 6'8"? Give me the guys you're looking out for.
So there's two main areas of concern for NDSU, and we're going to cut it down in 30 seconds. They have a 6'8", 223 wide receiver named DeAndre Jordan. Johnson. He can catch the ball, not the NBA player. Then, but on the defense side of the ball, you have physical corners and safeties. We have Bo Nix's brother, and then we have, I'm blanking out, is it Fedkins?
Yep.
We have Fedkins at the DBs. They are both physical backs that they don't miss tackles a lot. And then you have Osteen, the linebacker, and he's a glue guy for that. So he's gonna power that defense.
Ethan, give me one key to why the Bison can win this game.
Protecting Nathan Hayes, I think that's going to be huge. I think the Bison are going to be able to run the ball pretty well, but when it gets to 3rd and 7, you're not running it, you got to pass it. And I think Jacksonville State has really good defensive backs, and Bison have inexperienced receivers. So to get open, they're going to need time, and you got to protect Nathan Hayes.
Give me a key, Peter.
Time of possession. You got to control the time of possession and play with 12.
So that's it for our Bison Sports Report. Thank you for watching. Our main show for Bison Overtime available on Mondays and comes out next day on Tuesdays on the Bison Information Network YouTube channel. We'll see you on Saturday at the Dome for their pregame and postgame shows, and we'll see you again next Monday for a recap of this game and our preview of the Fordham Rams. I'm Grant Hubbard for Peter Avelka and Ethan Eibach. We'll see you later. This has been the Bison Sports Report.
Hello, Bison Nation. Welcome back to another year of weather. I'm Henry Raddock, your weatherman, and today we had a high of 81 and a low of 51 with partially cloudy skies. Precipitation 0%, humidity 45%, and wind at 9 miles an hour. Now, all you fall fans, I know you're shivering with anticipation, but we're not out of summer just yet. So summer fans, you're celebrating. Mid-80s is what we're expecting for Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week with lots of sun. Those lows are going to be slowly increasing from 50 to 66, and then it kind of dips down. Those highs are still going to be 85s, 84 and 85, with some rain Sunday morning. But Monday and Tuesday we are expecting some sun as well. The nights do get colder, 66, 59, and 58. Now, talk about a coat of many colors. Here we have what our national temperatures are looking like today. And as you can see here, warm across the country, with those more warmer regions being in that southwest area. Los Angeles, Phoenix, Las Vegas, all in those kind of hundreds, even going down to Houston and Dallas. Now, as we go into the night, as you can see here, a lot cooler, even though those places still remain warm. A lot cooler tonight, as you can see by us. We're going to be near the 50-degree mark. Pretty average as we start heading into the wonderful season, my favorite season of fall. Well, that's all I have for you today, Bison Nation. I hope you guys have an incredible semester and year. I'm Henry Raddock, reminding you guys to drink water, go to class, and as always, Roll Herd.